They are the gold standard in the ACC tournament. And Heather Gilchrist is a big reason why, part of the 2023.
Michael, the lineups in this one, a 3-5-2 for Virginia and Steve Swanson. Ball played forward, Suarez into the 18, looking to angle her way, create space, drop back, shot high. Clip from, and you see the 8 RPI. It's a huge matchup. As you see Washington trying to get into the top of the 18, charging on, stays on her feet. Suarez angling on her right foot, shot. Safradin had near post cover.
In the build-out, Florida State very good in the box when they're driving in transition.
Halpern fires O'Keen, knocks it over the bar, an early test for the freshman.
It's one of the many plays she'll have to make.
Mackey from the state of Florida. That header there, rising high. Simmons just missed over the bar. Dangerous moment for the Noles, looking good on a set piece. Simmons on that cross, nobody home.
2 players, Simmons right on the money, that's really stood out. And I think we talked a lot about Jordan Dudley and how this was going to be her game and her time to continue to shine. But I've really been impressed by the industry of Simmons out wide, and the industry and the range of Suarez making runs from midfield. For the Cavaliers, you have to get more control in the middle of the park. Their best chances have come from the ball out wide, hitting diagonals, but also finding the numerical advantage in the midfield and then getting to goal. They have to be mindful of late runners, or else they could find themselves down 1-0.
Florida State team who won 4-1 on senior night on Thursday. Terrific touch there, give and go, beautiful. Washington shot just wide.
Outstanding combination play, and Washington has really been that link between the midfield and the attack, and this looked like a shot come cross. I'm going to say she attempted to go and find that far post. Notre Dame unbeaten in the entire season, right up until the very end. They keep each other sharp when it counts.
That ball is loose. Oh my goodness. Michael, not to put a pin in your conversation, but that ball dropped right in front of Hudson. 5, so we take another look.
Set pieces is the name of the game. Keep an eye on Hudson. She just floats, but Safradin using her legs. Look at how big she makes her body.
In that Brian Penske system, they want to make you uncomfortable. They transition quickly. They put a ton of pressure on you. They're one of the most athletic teams in the country. Hudson turning on the shot, couldn't quite. Occupying the width. Plays it square. Halpern on her left. She can shoot from distance, fires it away. A rocket recycled, but it gets away from Virginia, and that was McDermott. Boy, it was an absolute steaming missile that O'Keen did well with.
And it's down to the patient buildup of Leah Godfrey, but we've already seen Halpern in the first half probably have the best chance Virginia has had in terms of shots from distance. She can cork one when she gets the right technique, and I love the quick release that she has. If she puts that anywhere else apart from O'Keen or at O'Keen, then maybe we're having a different conversation. But the 2 biggest storylines in the game so far, Aria, have been the 2 goalkeepers. They've been solid, they've been outstanding.
Yes, indeed, and it's been kind of a contrast, right? The rookie in O'Keen, a veteran in Safradin.
When we see this snapshot into the confidence of both players and both teams.
And Cagle gets that one wrong, just yanks it for Leah Godfrey. One of the top players in the country, about 23 yards out. She'll go on goal, and it's a big save from O'Keen. One of the biggest moments of the night.
We get a second look. Look at the positioning of O'Keen. Godfrey is seeing that near post is open. She had tried to catch her and thinking second time's the charm, but the footwork of O'Keen is a difference. She's able to gain momentum that I really love to see. They look dynamic, they look confident.
Second corner for Virginia. Godfrey does the honors. It's headed straight into the air. Here she comes, Suarez, the sophomore. Getting forward, looking for a teammate. Hudson, edge of the 18. On her left foot, skipping, and Safradin's got it, right? And what she means for this Florida State team, but the Noles looking to be resilient. What a ball forward to Suarez. Inside the 18, her shot is crossed into the side netting. It was deflected, corner kick coming. Do we have a game-winning goal here in regulation? If not, we go to overtime for 2 periods of sudden victory soccer. Shot there, low, O'Kane's got it on a hop. And now 60 seconds to play in this game, Michael. My goodness.
Full credit to both sides. Neither of them will quit. You're seeing some tired minds and tired legs on display with some of the final decision making, but take nothing away. Both teams have full commitment, and they have 2 of the best coaches in the conference to get it done.
Washington looking for a cross late. It's blocked out. Corner, Florida State's got to hurry. They got 30 seconds. Perhaps one final solid chance for either team here in regulation.
Mars needs to make sure that ball gets out. That's going to eat up more time on the clock. It's unfortunate if this doesn't get off.
Suarez will do the honors. Headed down, all right into the midst of Safradin. Hudson was there.
That goal, the roof in this place, the imaginary roof would have blown off because the fans, they wanted it. She wanted this moment. I'm sure we could have seen head coach Brian Penske doing laps around the field, but full credit to Safradin. She has been oftentimes the difference where they lost to Vandy in penalty kicks. You get the early goal. I think they got a goal within the first minute of the game. And shocker, Jordan Dudley does score in that game. But just as quick as they got the lead, the game kind of went away from them. And so this first couple minutes of overtime is so important for the Noles to get back in the game because they were second best for large parts of that second half.
Hudson and the Noles into the attack early. Washington, Hudson at her feet, not able to get anything on it in the end.
Yes, adept at going forward, but they have the responsibility and the expectation to be able to recover when beaten to get back and make big plays.
Simmons on her left foot, shot blocked, recovers, Gilchrist looking for the 1-2. Now McGovern, Simmons plays it into the box on the cross, headed out. Van Zanten to Hudson. Hudson, Simmons. Simmons, Washington, her shot is wide.
Been waiting for the ball to be played out wide. Simmons had 2 opportunities to play it out wide. Gilchrist.
We're told yellow card Virginia and Steve Swanson's bench. Torre plays this towards the back post. Ball headed down, save! Oh, Safradin, are you kidding me? Dudley 1 for 1 this season on PKs. Safradin awaits. Shoots, scores! Right side lower of the net. Safradin guessed correctly, but Dudley has the Noles ahead 1-0 on PKs.
Calm, cool, and collected, knowing what she wanted to do, and she opened up her body, but that is so difficult to keep tabs of if you're a goalkeeper.
It's Maggie Cagle, the senior. She's 2 for 2 this season. Attacks, shot, finds it. It's perfect. It beats O'Kane to the left side, and we're level at 1.
I love that right before she's about to strike this, and Maggie Cagle's had a very quiet game, but she steps up and takes her moment. But right before she's about to hit this, she makes sure that her body is over the ball. That's why, even though she doesn't generate that much power, the accuracy takes over, and she picks her corner.
Brianna Hudson, the sophomore from Rochester, she's 2 for 2 on the year in PKs. Safradin has 2 saves on PKs in the regular season. Here we go. Shot, save, no, it skipped underneath. Safradin into the net.
It's not the best penalty kick you're gonna see, but this is down to the fact that Safradin, I think at the end, the ball was almost hit too slow. Here comes Ella Carter with that big tackle late on in the second period of overtime.
Needs this one, shoots, upper 90, oh that was perfect, beautiful.
Her approach, but because she lifts the ball up, it's so difficult when you know the goalkeeper's
Taylor Suarez, number 9. The sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina. Safradin awaits. Suarez picked the left side, and Safradin picked the other way.
For Suarez, because without Dudley on the field, she looked the most promising player. She waited a half a second to see
Jordan Hardiman. She will take the freshman. Shoots perfect, calm, cool, collected. Didn't look like a rookie there.
Regulation and in overtime come in for these moments. Never missed a beat.
This is her first penalty kick take of the year. Shoots, finds the upper 90.
If you're going to get your 4th goal of the season, make it this way. You would never know she was a defender. Just that stop right there. She stops her momentum, freezes.
A little freshman on freshman action between Cecil and O'Keefe. Cecil shoots. It got a hand on it into the net. Oh, O'Keefe guessed correctly.
Cecil will be going back to Callie with a bit of relief on her face because but just cannot get a full hand on it.
It'll be Nania Torre, freshman, number 7. Shoots, and she finds the net.
Extra bit of quality. Never looked like she was going to miss this. We see that more in the modern game. Just that stutter step sends Safradin.
Addison Halpert, the freshman from New Jersey, to keep it alive. She finds it.
Halpert might have one of the best shooting techniques in the entire conference. She had 2 shots that knuckled throughout.
She takes save. Safradin comes up huge.
Monster save from Safradin. And Riley loses all her momentum the moment she takes a step back. You cannot do that in penalty kick shootouts, especially when it comes to sudden death. Telegraphing it, the moment she steps back and takes those 2 steps, opens up her body. There's only one way she's going to go. She's never going to be able to generate enough power. Big save from Safradin.
Maya Carter to send Virginia to the semifinals. The senior shoots. The Cavaliers are headed to Cary for the first time since 2021.
Virginia's definitely been taking their penalty kicks, and the quality got better and better